everyone, I'm Deb from Deb Web Art, and I wanted to draw attention today to fear once again. I think I've spoken of this topic several times, but I want to speak about the current world events that are going on and that's across the world can be quite fear inducing. And of course, if you're watching TV, mainstream media, there's a lot of fear being peddled there as well. So if you are watching all those and feeling a sense of overwhelming fear, well, the first thing I would say to you is stop watching. Or if you need to know what's going on, just make a point to watch for a short period and then turn the TV off or whatever you're watching on, because otherwise you're feeding your fear. Now, if you're wanting to change the world, and I think all of us really want to change the world and make it a place that's full of love and hope and joy, if you want to do that, focusing on fear is not going to do that. Whatever you focus on, you've heard this before, whatever you focus on expands. So, if you're focusing on fear, guess what? It's going to expand, okay? So, now there was this movie out it was by DreamWorks, called Rise of the Guardians. I love this movie because it's actually about this whole scenario. So what it is it's about fear coming in, taking away anything that's joyful, putting fear in people's hearts so that they feel like, obviously, fear, depression, all those things that come around with it. And so the world starts to go dark, basically. And so these guardians step in and they are trying to help the world. And eventually, one of the guardians, who looks like he's just playing the fool all the time, Jack Frost, he's actually the key. And the key is playfulness and fun and joy. Because that's like the opposite, aside from love, that is the opposite of fear. So if you can increase those things in you, you can bring about love and joy. And so, I won't tell you what happens in the end, but basically, joy, love wins naturally. And so if we want to change our world, I believe we can take a leaf out of this story's book in focusing on the things we want in our world. So focus on joy, focus on love, focus on fun. How do you do that when you feel so heavy and you feel like the world's crumbling around you? Well, you start with gratitude. Start by looking at the things that you have, not feeling guilty for what you do have, because sometimes we can do that as well, but enjoying what you have, feeling gratitude for what you have. These things are really important because we're wanting to bring back the joy. We want to focus on joy. So if you're wanting to help the world, help to change the world, you need to raise the world's vibration. And the way you do that is by focusing on all the things that are great, good, fabulous, happy in your life. Does that mean you don't ever feel sadness or depressed? No, of course not. We're human, okay? But if you can do this as often as possible and try to do it so that you're pretty much like up to about 80%, 90%, where you are feeling that joy and that love, you have done a great service for our world. So I just wanted to bring your attention to this. If we can focus on love and joy, we can actually change the world because we can lift its vibration. Let's move away from all the fear-inducing things. So as I said earlier, a reminder is to turn off the devices that are giving you the news that makes you feel that panic or that fear, because that's just feeding it. Why would you want to feed it? I challenge you to, for just 1 week, turn off your devices, when it comes to any news type programs that are coming out. And this includes Facebook. If something comes up, scroll past if you have to be on Facebook or on, any other platform. Scroll past and don't take it on board, and just keep your vibration high. That is how we help the world. That is how we raise the vibration of the world. So I'd like to encourage you to join with me and to focus on love, joy, and play. Find that inner child. Buy your ice cream. Skip down the street. Actually, skipping's fun. But anyway, have a bit of fun and see how you feel after a week of just pulling back. It will be an amazing feeling because it really does help your mind. You don't realize how much you take on. So let's stand together in love and in joy and in happiness. That in itself is very, very powerful. So I hope you'll join me, and I'll pop back in with another nugget at some point. Have a great day, everyone. Enjoy.